Okay, so for this week we have a submission of simulation and microcontroller coding. Those who are using Arduino, they can go for online simulator. Now, one of the most popular simulator is Tinkercad. So here you have to create your login, some kind of login. I will just log it to my account. Now once you log in, you can click on design, click on circuit and create any of the new circuit. Next thing is you have to bring Arduino. Now for coding, I prefer you use block codes. So here you have to say whatever you want to do the operation. This is the block coding. So you just have to drag drop the block. And once you finish, you can export the code text directly. All the logic you need to build on a blocks. And once you do, you can click on start simulation. Now you have to record a video for this. So this is the LED blink code. Again, you have most of the components available. Here you can go to all components. Now if you don't have a specific sensor, you can use something called as potentiometer, assuming it's a variable resistor sensor. If it is variable capacitor sensor, you can put a equivalent of that. That means just put a capacitor. Okay? Otherwise photoresistor, LDR, ultrasound, IR, PIR, most of the sensors are already available for simulation. Now those who are working with other components like 8051, they can go for Proteus simulator, and each of the simulator will have its corresponding tutorial video. Okay? Now for drawing the diagrams, you just have to click on that terminal and drag and drop the wire wherever you want, something like this. Also try to follow the color coding in the wiring. So let's say for VCC you want to use red, for ground you want to use black, and for signals you can use other colors. Next is, once you complete the circuit, you have to run and then you record a video. Like I am recording it now using this APowerSoft tool, which is a free online recorder. Once you record the video, you also need to take a screenshot and upload both the simulation recording as well as you need to upload the code. So for going to the code, you can directly take a screenshot if it is a block code, or if it is a C program, you can change that to C program and download that code and upload it as a text file. So this is how the C program looks like. It is an embedded C, so there will be some more commands along with your regular C which you can use. You can also write these codes with the help of ChatGPT. Give your task properly, it will write the code, test it. If it works, if you are lucky, it will work. Otherwise, ChatGPT is not so good in writing the embedded C programs. So you can borrow the logic from ChatGPT and write your own codes. Next week assignment after this, that is next to the simulation and coding, will be your circuit designing assignment. For that, my favorite is Easy EDA online tool, which allows you to draw the schematic. This is how the schematic looks like. It will also give you the 3D view of the components, and it will also generate the PCB layout. So all the three things you can do in this free tool. So this is how a 3D visualization will look like, and then there is a PCB design and schematic. So in the assignment, you need to submit your own schematic, which you already might have got when you search the idea. You just have to redraw it here and generate a PCB layout out of it. So this is the two assignments, upcoming two assignments. Along with that, you need to go to the Google Scholar for your next task of the research paper that we are writing. And here you need to search for your topic. Let's say I am measuring a rain sensor, something like that. Just search your topic and you should get the latest papers, research papers. Not all will be downloadable. So here if you see PDF, that means it is downloadable. If not, it is just an abstract that you can read. You need to read at least 10 papers, at max 20 papers for your research topic to write a literature review paragraph in your overleaf file. So if you remember, we have already created an overleaf file which is partially submitted. Last time you might have put title and abstract. So now we are going to write a literature review section. That is the second section of the paper after introduction. So for literature review, again go to your LaTeX, login. I will just log it and look for your IEEE paper. Now page numbers might differ, but somewhere you have to look for introduction section. This is the first section. So here, don't do anything in introduction right now. Just type /section, then curly bracket open close. Write literature review or related literature as the title of this section, and then type the entire literature review. जो भी है, ठीक है, and then you compile. So once you compile, you should see a new section being generated. Now here it might have gone somewhere. This is the section. You can see section 2 LR. ठीक है, LR वगैरह शॉर्ट फॉर्म मत लिखना, लिटरेचर रिव्यू लिखना है आपको. और इसमें हर पेपर के लिए 3 लाइन लिखने हैं. 3 लाइन क्या होंगे ठीक से समझ के लो. पहला, उस पेपर में क्या हुआ है, टेक्नोलॉजी क्या यूज हुई है, ये लाइन होगी. सेकंड लाइन, व्हाट इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ देयर वर्क, एंड थर्ड लाइन, व्हाट इज द लिमिटेशन ऑफ देयर वर्क. सिर्फ 3 लाइन लिखने हैं हर पेपर के बारे में. तो टोटल 10 पेपर तो 30 लाइन होंगे, या 20 पेपर इट इज 60 लाइन्स. उससे बड़ा कुछ नहीं होगा, ठीक है. और लिखते वक्त याद रखो, अभी एक पेपर मैं रैंडमली खोल के दिखाता हूँ. लेट्स से दिस इज द पेपर. इस पेपर में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट होता है फर्स्ट ऑथर, जिसने काम किया है. तो इसीलिए फर्स्ट ऑथर का लास्ट सरनेम विच इज BORD इन दिस केस, ठीक है. सो व्हेन आई रेफर दिस पेपर, आई विल राइट BORDETAL. इसका मतलब ये होता है कि BORD नाम का एक इंसान और उसके साथीदार. इटैलिक्स में ETAL का मतलब एंड अदर्स होता है. तो BORD et al. I don't know what they have done, has developed, सब कुछ पास्ट टेंस क्योंकि ऑलरेडी हो चुका है. इज डेवलपिंग वगैरह नहीं लिखना है, ठीक है. हैज डेवलप अ सिस्टम, आई डोंट नो, जो भी होगा वो लिखवा लो. एंड these 3 lines you type on your own, that is the preferred way. Then you open your ChatGPT. ChatGPT में क्या करना है आपको, जो भी आपने 3 लाइन लिखे उसको बोलना है कि करेक्ट इंग्लिश एंड ग्रामर, कोलन देके वो 3-4 लाइन पेस्ट कर दो. दैट्स इट. डोंट यूज ChatGPT टू राइट दीज 3 लाइन्स. अगर वैसे करना होता तो मैं चैट PDF खोलता, ठीक है, वहां पे मैं उस पेपर की PDF अपलोड कर देता और उसको बोलता कि इस मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट के लिए क्या किया है, क्या एडवांटेज थे, क्या डिसएडवांटेज थे, ये एक लाइन में बताओ. ये चीटिंग हो गई. एक्चुअल लिटरेचर रिव्यू मतलब आपको पढ़ना है, ठीक है, और पढ़ के फिर आपको वो करना है. लेकिन क्या है, लास्ट मिनट आपको याद आएगा 12 बजे की डेडलाइन है, 10 बजे मेरा मेल आने के बाद तुम लोग जागोगे, तो कैसे होगा. तो फिर instead of doing nothing, you can at least use this thing but ensure that you read these 3 lines before putting it into your paper. Preferably don't do that, बट बाइनरी मार्किंग सिस्टम है तो अगर नहीं किया तो आपको 0 मिलेगा. तो टू अवॉइड दैट यू कैन यूज दिस. ठीक है, दिस इज नॉट अ गुड प्रैक्टिस. सो यू डू इट प्रॉपरली एंड दैट विल बी सबमिशन ऑन 19th August. सो योर सबमिशन डेडलाइंस विल बी नाउ 12th and 19th. 12th पे आपको क्या करना है? सबमिट कोड एक्सप्लेनेशन प्लस सिमुलेशन का वीडियो, और 19th को लिटरेचर रिव्यू, स्कीमेटिक और पीसीबी लेआउट. ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें सबमिट करनी है नेक्स्ट 2 वीक के लिए. नाउ आई विल स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग एंड इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क.